Real numbers. Dear students, in the previous part of real numbers, we have seen a particular type of question where we have discussed that how we can prove that a given number is a composite number or not. Okay, so in this series, we are going to discuss only those questions which are very important with respect to the exam. So please mind this, that we are not going to consider every question of this chapter, but the questions which are very important with respect to the exam, as well as the concepts which are very important with respect to the exam. Okay, and in case in any of the concept we will need some more detail to understand, then definitely we are going to discuss that particular question. So let's see the question. So the question is, show that 7 to the power n cannot end with the digit 0 for any natural number n. Now 7 to the power n, why it will not end with 0 for any power n? Just imagine that we are discussing this question for any power n, means n can be 1, n can be 0, n can be 2, n can be 3, anything. So why this is so? So it all is lying that whole core is having the concept called prime numbers or prime factors, and there is a video already made for understanding what are prime numbers, what are composite numbers, and how we can do prime factorization. So you can search through the videos, you will get it, that how to find the prime factorization and how to check whether a number is a prime number or composite number. So let's check whether 7 to the power n can end with 0 or not. So for ending a number with digit 0, we know that either it should have a 2 and 5, not either, it should have a 2 and 5 both. For example, if I write 10, or if I write 20, or if I write 300, or if I write 5000, so we know that at the end we will have factors 2 and 5. Okay, 2 and 5 will be there, definitely will be there. We don't know about other factors, but 2 and 5 will be there definitely. Okay, so if 2 and 5 are not there, then it is not possible that it will end with digit 0. Okay, for any number ending with digit 0, it should have 2 and 5 both. Okay, so let's check for the given number. Now I think you got the hint, but actually see, when we get to see this question, why I am taking these questions, because the questions are very simple, mind it, the questions are very simple, but the only thing we do not understand why the concept is so easy, which is involved in this solving of this question, this type of questions. Okay, so just we are discussing that thing only. So we know that 7, if it is, we are adding it in its prime factorization, so what we'll write here, it has no other factors, so we'll have to write 1 into 7 to the power n, and which can be written as to the max 1 to the power n, 7 to the power n. Got it? So what we get to see, that the only prime factors are 1 and 7, there is no 2 or 5. Okay, so seven, so the only prime in the factorization of 7 to the power n is 7. Okay, the only prime, but we must have a 2 or 5. So what it is not having, it is not having 2 or 5 as its factors. So thus, okay, what we have lied, here one thing is very important, that we need to mention that the factorization which we are having is unique, and from where we get that we get from our fundamental theorem of arithmetic. It is very important concept. Okay, so we'll have to show it here, that by fundamental theorem of arithmetic, by fundamental theorem of arithmetic, there is no natural number n for which 7 to the power n end with the digit 0. Okay, so that's why we'll say that it will never end with 0. Okay, so 7 to the power n can never end with 0. So hope the concept is nothing, concept is simple, that 2 and 5 should be there, but only because of that we lose this. And this question comes for 2 to 3 marks. Just imagine, 2 to 3 marks this question comes. I'll not leave you only with one question only. Okay, so let's have one more question of the same type. Now the question is, you can check the question, what it is reading. Show that 15 to the power n cannot end with the digit 0 for any natural number n. Now I'll take you to the previous question. What it was saying, show that 7 to the power n cannot end with the digit 0 for any natural number n. So what I want to show you, that nothing will change, only other than this number at the base. Okay, we had 7 in the previous question, 15 in this question, and it can be anything, but only one thing will be very sure, that it will not have 2 and 5 both as prime factors. Okay, so let's solve this. Now for a number to end with 0, we have 15 to the power n. Okay, now 15 to the power n can be written as, we have the factors 3 into 5 bracket to the power n, and to the max it can be written as 3 to the power n into 5 to the power n. Okay, so 15 to the power n can be written as 3 to the power n and 5 to the power n. But for a number to end with 0, it must have prime factors 2 and 5, which is missing here. Are you getting my point? Okay, so by what you'll say, it is not having 2 as its factor. Okay, so by fundamental theorem of arithmetic, there is no natural number n for which 15 to the power n ends with the digit 0. Is it very clear? So this way we can easily grab this 2 mark very important question, which is very sure question in any of the board exam. You can pick any paper, you will find that this question is there. Okay, so dear students, with this we'll stop here. Do not forget to, if you are watching this video, one thing very important, if you are watching this video and you have followed this till the end of the video, so please do share the video, like the video, and do give comments on the video, whether good, whether bad. It is very important for us. Okay, your comments are very important for us, so please do comment on the video. Okay, so with this we'll stop here. Take good care.